Okay, we are recording, so we will go ahead and get started. Good morning, happy Monday. Today I want to keep it short and sweet and just get to the point. It's a new week. I think we all pretty much know what we're doing. I know there's some new people on here, so I will explain some things. But I just want to talk about, it's the middle of the month. Today is directly the middle of the month. Today's the 15th, and there's 30 days this month. So I know we all just finished up running for, the double and triple fast starts. We had that going on. We had the 25 in credits going on, and then they did the hand sanitizer special this weekend. So at this very moment, we do not have any deals going on. So I think that they'll probably announce something any day now, or they may wait till next weekend. I don't know. I think they're going to keep the momentum going. So I wanted to talk a little bit about getting ready and staying ready, not getting ready, working your business for a few days and then falling off and then having to do it all over again, but actually getting ready and staying ready. So I wanted to talk a little bit about organization. People always message me about stuff like this, so I'm sorry if I have a screaming baby. She's a hot mess. What? But I wanted to talk a little bit about how I've been systemizing things real quick, because like I said, I always get a bunch of people messaging me. She's saying hi on what I do. And okay, they said hi. Okay, go get something. Lord. So anyways, some of the things that I do, and everybody's different. So what works for you may not work for me. What works for me may not work for you. Some people are not pen to paper type of people. That is what I am. I try to put things in my phone, but the most that I can keep up with in my phone, and hey, maybe this works for you, but me and my best friend always check in every Sunday with our schedule for the week. So this is, I don't guess this is business related, but I have I don't know if y'all can see it, but we literally type out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we type every little thing we have to do. My best friend's bridal shower is this weekend, and she's getting married next weekend. So y'all probably don't even want to see my to-do list right now, but we just keep absolutely every little thing. If you want to get your nails done, put it on your list, every little thing. So this helps us not let anything fall through the crack, whether it's with business. So we just had a bunch of people promote on our team. So I've got that in here, send these gifts, order this, do that, whatever. So I did. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if you're unmuted, I guess mute yourself. It doesn't show me. Yes, Tom. But anyway, so that's just one way that you're going to eat chips at 10 in the morning. No. Will you get her some cereal real quick? Yeah. Sissy's getting it. They didn't want anything before I got on here. They weren't bothered. Sissy's getting it. Go. Anyways, so I just like to keep a running to-do list, in my phone. So that helps. If that helps, I can't.
Where are her bowls?
Huh?
Where are her bowls?
I don't know. Just get a regular bowl. I can't. They did not need anything before I got on here. This is real mom life over here. So if you all think that my life is perfect and I'm a great 40K leader, this is what life looks like for me every single day. So anyways, that's what I do. And then I want to cover these, and then we will get working. So this is the other thing. A lot of people always have questions about this. It's a daily to-do notepad. I got it on Amazon. They have a ton of different ones. It just says to-do list, appointments, all the things. It's $10 on Amazon. And then this little clipboard from Target. It has a notepad in here, and then I keep anything else I want in here. So this is how I've been staying organized, because that's very, very important with this business. And this is what I'm talking about when I say get ready and stay ready. If you can sit down, I don't care if it takes you a whole day to get organized in your inbox, and I'll go over this when we get started working. I don't care if it takes you a whole day to write down all your customers, get their addresses. I ask all of my customers for their address. That way I can send them out samples and stuff, because we can't see their addresses in our back office. So I like to keep a running list of that. That way, you know, when Christmas comes around, I already have their addresses and I can just send them a card. And that is what I do, like in this notebook. And I know it seems like a lot, but I mean, once you're, like I said, once you have it down and you're organized, you're good to go. So like I have a section for my mini customers because I sell a lot of minis, and I have a section of my regular customers. And I just put their addresses, when they ordered, what they ordered, you know, however works for you, but keep a running list of your customers. It will change the game for you. And then this is just a planner, like y'all don't need to know all that. Okay, so before we get started working, one thing that I will say is now that the specials are over and we don't have anything right this second, I want you all to take the time to get organized in your inboxes too. So I want to give a couple tips with that. On Facebook, it's not like Instagram where it has like, you can have like 2 inboxes, but on Facebook, I go through my whole messenger. And let's say that me and Jordan were on there talking. Okay, Jordan's not one of my potentials, so I archive our message. I just hide it. It doesn't need to be in my inbox. Like, she's not going to sign up on my team. She's not going to order from me. I only keep my potentials in my inbox. That's what's most important. I mean, obviously, we have chats that pop up. Like, we have team chats and stuff like that. That stays in there. But as far as anything else, any random conversations that I'm having with people, if it doesn't turn into business right away, I archive it. Because I'm going to keep, you know, engaging with those people through stories or whatever. And that's why I try to stay organized. So literally my whole inbox, of course, we just had a special. So I did all my follow-ups and it's all still organized basically. But literally I can scroll all the way back and it's nothing but potentials in my inbox. So when I go to do follow-ups, say they announce something today, I'm ready. I stay ready. Like I said, it may take you time to get organized. You may have messages in there from 2016. Like, go and clean it up. It just takes a little time, but then you're good from that point on and you're ready to go. So that is one thing that I do for sure on Facebook. Instagram is the same way. Let me pull my Instagram. So I have a creator account. Apparently, so I'll archive happy birthdays too in the future. Yes, I archive absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. If they didn't ask me about the business or the products or whatever, it's not in my inbox. I archive it and I think it's called hide now. I think they updated and it says hide messages. So don't delete it, hide it. And then if they message you, say they message you right after you hit it, it pops up in your inbox. It comes back up in your inbox. So it's still there. All your messages are still there. That's why you hide it instead of delete it. So don't delete your messages. And then on Instagram, like I think someone said, you have to have a creator or a business account to have 2 different inboxes. But like at the top, it says, I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a primary and a general inbox. Primary is like everything that comes in your inbox. So say Jordan messages me right now, it's going to come in primary. It's just my regular inbox. So that is a little, like it stays a little crazy. Like if people are engaging with me or I'm engaging with people, that's where it stays. Now, general is where I keep all of my potentials, everybody. If they say anything about the business, anything about the products, I automatically, like, because you can swipe over on the message, you just swipe it over like that, and it says general, and you just move it to that inbox. So my whole general inbox is nothing but potentials. So once again, when I do my follow-ups, I literally scroll back, and they're all there. And that's how I do engagement too sometimes. Like if you're not engaging just on your regular, like going through people's regular stories, this is a way to be intentional with your actual potentials and go in and engage on their stories. Because it's really important to keep up with, like, maybe they had surgery. Like if someone says, oh, I have surgery, I can't order right now, or I have this going on or whatever, I pop in and I'm like, hey girl, I just wanted to check on your surgery. I'm praying for you, whatever. Keep that customer morale going. So that's huge. Okay, so I think that was it on all of that I wanted to cover. I just like to put it out there because I feel like a lot of us, like I said, we have like this first 2 weeks of the month where we've been running and doing all these specials and stuff. And then now everything's a disaster. Maybe your house, yourself, like, look at me. I just got it back in town yesterday. Everything is all over. But with my business, I do keep that like somewhat together. And like I said, I stay ready. So if they announce something today where it was like, everybody gets a $500 bonus for signing a customer, I'm ready. Like, you don't have to worry about me having to sit down and do all the things. Like, I stay ready. So that's very, very important. If that's probably the biggest tip I could give you. And I say it all the time, like, get ready and stay ready. So that's what I mean by that. Okay, so let's do Instagram first. Now, I have already been on my stories today. So when I got up this morning, I did I posted my capsules. And then I just put morning capsules. I switch it up all the time. That's very important to switch it up all the time. Talk about what you're taking. Do a boomerang of your capsules. Do a boomerang of you taking your capsules. You know, switch it up every day. Get on there and talk about taking your capsules, whatever. And then another thing, excuse me, I have hiccups. Another thing that I have been doing, this is the second month that I've done it, so I wanted to put it out there because I haven't done a work with me, I think, since last month. So I don't know if you've seen it or not. I don't know if there's a ton of people doing it, but I have like a 30-day best self thing going on. And what it is you can screenshot. We're halfway through the month. If you want to use mine, I don't mind. Usually, you know, we would say make your own stuff, whatever, but you can use mine at this point, or you can like screenshot mine and go and make your own. I use the Over app to make all this, but it's just like, y'all can go look at my stories. My Instagram is at Chrissa. Lord, I don't even know. I think I changed it. Yeah, it's Chrissa Smith. It was Chriselia. Anyways, so it just says like step 1, and it says human jumper cables, and it breaks it all down. And I got a picture of the capsules at the bottom. Oh, yeah, y'all can see that. And then step 2, and I have step 3. Pick your free gift if y'all want to do like sculpt or balance. And then I've got some before and afters. And then this is the best part, because I put VIPs and the people, like all my customers that's already signed up on this special. And for whatever reason, people see that someone else is doing it and they message and they're like, I want to do it too. Or I've actually had my customers, because it's like if it says Ashley, I'll have a customer named Ashley message me and be like, oh, well, is that me? And if they had already ordered, yes, girl, that's you. You were number whatever. Or I've had other people that are like, oh, is that me? I'm like, no, girl, it's only for the people that's ordered this month. And then they're like, oh, well, I want to order real quick then. They want their name on the list. For whatever reason, I don't know. They just want to be part of what everyone else is doing, basically. It makes people want it. They see that other people are doing it. They want to do it. So like I said, you can look at my story for that, but that has been huge. Like I said, it makes them feel like they are a part of something. Even if they don't want to be like in the business. So that's been huge. So anyways, that is what I've done on my stories so far. So make sure you're posting your stories. You can post like your gratitude on your stories. This is all morning things that you could be doing right now. Like this is what you can go do now. I'll say, let's do our stories first. I'm going to go do my gratitude on my stories, and then let's do, I usually do like a quote or two, something inspirational. It's a Monday, so something Monday motivation, you know, something like that. Throw that up and just really get the week started. So let's do that first. So I'm going to give y'all just a couple of minutes to put a few things up on your story, whether it's your 3 steps, if you haven't done that yet, a couple quotes, and then like your gratitude or something. So I'll give y'all just a minute on that. Ashley, I just seen your message. It says, I have someone who's been talking about signing up, but she doesn't message me back. Should I archive that message? No. If they don't respond, it's okay. They may later. So any potentials whatsoever, even if they're not going to order right now or whatever, keep them in your inbox. Okay. And then another thing I wanted to give y'all a tip on for these quotes that you put up, you can get on Pinterest and find something pretty. Make sure it looks good, like it's aesthetically pleasing. Don't just throw something kind of spammy on there. Or you can search like Boss Babe quotes or something like that on Instagram and stuff will come up. So let me show you. So I searched Boss Babe quotes and there's a ton. So y'all can just screenshot it and post it on your story. Um, so yeah. Next, let's go ahead and engage on stories. I have not done that today yet. All I've done is like my bare minimum so far. So what I like to do is I scroll. So I do this two different ways. So I scroll all the way back, usually is how I start. Scroll all the way back to the back of my stories and I engage there first. Um, and then another way to do it is you can go to your following, go to your page and go to your following. I follow a ton of people right now, so it's loading slow. And you can see the least interacted with. So you can click that and you can engage with those people. Or another thing I do with that is I unfollow as I go. So anybody's stories, or if you do it through here, if you don't relate to those people and that's not the type of person, like maybe they're negative or maybe they're just all about, I don't know, something that you don't relate with, unfollow those people too. Instead of like just engaging with absolutely everybody, because I try to be really intentional. If I see somebody's story and I really don't like that, I'll unfollow them. I get to pick and choose who I work with and who I engage with and everything else. This is your business. You don't have to do things like I do or like Jordan does or like anybody else. Do you and find your people. So that's how I even unfollow people. So I kind of do it all at one time. Another thing, like if you really like their stories and you're engaging with their stories and you think, okay, well, I really want to see what this person's about, you can go to their page and engage too. So I kind of do it all in one so I can just get it all done at once and just really get the most out of my efforts. So like this girl, I really like her story. I'm going to go to her page and check it out too. So I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes to engage with some people. Like I said, I'm going to keep everything short and sweet today. Make sure that you're like, if you don't just send a bunch of emojis and stuff. Make sure you're being really genuine. Like if you like her hair, tell her you like her hair. If her kids are cute, tell her kids are cute. Anything that sounds like you, don't make it random. Don't ask people about their lipstick if you don't even wear lipstick. Like, be yourself, be a human. And engage that way. So 4 or more words are best. Throw a couple emojis in there and just be really intentional with engaging. So I'll give y'all a couple minutes on that. Okay. Another thing that I'm doing while I'm engaging with these people is I'm going to, like, if I really, really like their vibe or whatever, I'm going to their page, and also following some of their followers. I like to follow the likers. So I'll go and see who's liked this girl's picture, and I'll go and scroll down and follow the people that I want to follow on there. And the reason I do the likers of like the last one or two pictures is because it shows me that they're active. They've been on Instagram since that person has posted the last day or two. So that's how I like to do some following, because usually like people follow other like people. Like they're usually one and the same. So if I vibe with this person 9 times out of 10, I might vibe with that person too. So that's another way that I go and follow people. Um, so you can do that now. We can do some following. So you can, if you think you've seen someone that you already engaged with, you can go to their page, or another way you can follow some people is you can search in your Explore tab. Okay, so if you go to your Explore tab, like right now, yesterday I was looking at, I guess I had liked this little girl's picture. So now all that's in my Explore tab is like a bunch of kids. Like, I don't know if they're like kid pages or what. So basically, your Explore tab is going to be whatever your interests are, if that's what you're on Instagram doing. So if you go to your Explore page and it's like all off topic, like you don't want to follow any of those people, that's where you need to start working on, because you're not engaging or doing or searching the right things. Because your Explore tab is just another algorithm. So say I was looking at Jordan's page and her friends, that's what's gonna start popping up in there. Or if I went on here and I searched like the Boss Babe quotes, it's gonna start putting more stuff like that in my Explore tab. So make sure you're being really intentional on what you're searching, what you're following, what you're engaging with, because that's what's gonna keep popping up for you. You know, like if we get on our Safari or whatever and search planners, we're gonna start getting ads for planners on Facebook. That's how intentional you need to be. Like, search what you want. So if you want to follow makeup artists or something like that, search makeup. If you're into something like that, then start following people that way. You can do Boss Babe quotes. It's probably people with other businesses. Did somebody say something? So whatever that you want to follow, that's what needs to be in your search tab. So your Explore tab. So every time that you feel like you're not finding the right people, that's where you need to start as your Explore tab. So go to your Explore tab and type in something that you're interested in. Like maybe you're a dog mom, search that and go in strategically. Like, let me search. I'm not a dog mom, so let me think. I don't know, toddler mom or girl mom. I'm gonna search that real quick so I can tell you all exactly what to do. I'm doing girl mom. So I search the hashtag and I find one of the first pictures that pop up. I'll go to her page, see if I'm relating with her, like a few pictures, and then check out her likers, and I can follow some of those people too, because it's going to be other girl moms that relate with me. So that's one way to start following new people, because the thing is, you want to follow new people daily. If you don't, and say, like I said, they announce a special today and you've only talked to 5 people about the business, you're not going to keep harping those 5 people about the business. You can't message them every other day and say, hey, are you ready to join me yet? Hey, we have this special going on. Are you ready? You can't focus on the same people over and over again. You have to constantly expand your network, talk to new people. That way you're not chasing people. You want people to come to you. You want new conversations daily. So you have to grow your network. That's where it starts. Sorry, there's somebody at my house. So yeah, let's go in and do that and follow some people real quick. Okay, so we have engaged with people, probably unfollowed people all at the same time, and followed people. So the next thing that you need to do is we need to go ahead and work on our first post of the day. Um, so usually I try to make my first post not too business or producty. I try to do something kind of inspirational. You can make it like, if you're fine, go get a wipe. Um, I try to do something just kind of like to get the day started. So, like I said, it's Monday. You can talk about Monday motivation, how you start your day, how you start your week, your morning routine, something like that. People are nosy. They like to know what you do. They like new tips. They want to try something different, or they're at work dreaming about what they could be doing different. So, show them your life. If you're at home, it looks like most of you all are at home. Some of you all may be at work, but talk about that. Show them how you ground yourself every week, how you get up and you do your personal development and you get on this meeting with your tribe and we get to work together and you get to learn new things and you're never alone in this business, or just anything. Just give some tips this morning. Talk about how you do things, how you run your life. So let's work on a post really quick. I'm going to give y'all like maybe 2 to 3 minutes to do that, and then we will move on. Okay, so I don't know if you're done already or if you need another second or so, but my first post is up and I want to share. I know y'all probably been on here when I've shared it before, but I go to my Instagram post that I just made, and you can hit that little like arrow looking thing, and it says add post to your story. So hit that, and it'll come up like this. So your post is in your story. So one thing, oh, I didn't put my hashtags on my post. I need to do that. What I've been doing is, so in my notes, I have my hashtags saved. Hold on, let me pull them up. And it can be simple, like some of mine are, oh, it's not working. Hold on. Some of mine are like women on a mission, girls who hustle, because that's the type of people that I want on my team. I specifically, how do you make those original graphics for the? I did all of mine in over. So I went to Pinterest and I picked a background, just anything you can do, like lemons or whatever. Pick a background, and I just went into the Over app. You can do PixArt too. I just like the fonts better on the Over app. I don't know what it's doing. Go to, oh, there it goes. Sorry, that's loud. She's on TikTok. But I just picked the background that I wanted and went to Over and uploaded it. And then I just typed in, like, you can do June 30 days to healthy, or mine's 30 days to best, I don't know what it is, June's best health or whatever. You can be creative. You can do, like, if you specifically have a ton of people for weight loss, June's weight loss journey. Just whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna beat this child, y'all. Like, I can't be a mom today. But I just specifically, like, and then, oh, I know I went to Over. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is what it looked like on Over. Sorry, y'all. Just gonna have to ignore her. So this is what they look like on Over. I know I didn't put the capsules picture on there. The collages are good. So, like, it looked like this. So I just typed everything up, and then I went to PixArt, and you can go to PixArt, upload the picture, and then it'll say, like, add photo at the bottom. That's how I do my VIP 800 stuff too, if you need help with that. But okay, hold on. I did this girl's picture yesterday for her VIP. So you can scroll. This is PixArt. You can scroll over, and it says add photo at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see that. And you just pick a picture. So say I'm just doing this one. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. There's no pleasing a 1-year-old. I don't freaking know. So anyways, I hope y'all can even hear me. But you can upload a picture, and then there's, like, you can crop it however you want to. I don't know if y'all can see that. So you can crop it, and it pulls that picture up. That's how I put my before and afters and everything on there. And then you can move the size around, move it around, all the things. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Mom life. I can't deal. Now I'm in my bedroom. So, like I said, this is why I try to make everything quick, because I know everyone else has kids too. So, anyways, let me walk y'all through that really quick. So anyways, I did all of it on the Over app, and then I took it to Pixar to upload the pictures. So like where I have the capsules on there, on my stories and everything else, all that was done on the Pixar app. Like I said, you can even take my pictures and crop out the capsules part and use, like, add the photo to your stories. However y'all want to do it, or you can like Google other pictures, use your own pictures of your capsules, all of that. No, I'm not doing awesome, but it's fine. And just kind of go from there. You can make it your own. Like I said, if you want to use mine, it's fine. You can change it up however you want to. But that is all that I do. Anyways, back to what I was saying about my post. So on my Instagram, the post that I made, and I uploaded it to my story. It said, post to your story. I have a 2-year-old. I feel you. She's usually fine. She's just ready for a nap probably. I don't know. So the hashtags that I was talking about, I go and I copy all my hashtags that I use. This is like a hack if you all haven't been on here when I've done this before. And you go to your story. So you just click like you're going to type text on like you would a regular story. And so it looks like this. It's over your picture. And then all I do is I just move them around, and then you just click your post again. Like you just click that, and that's it. And it hides all of those hashtags that you just put in there. You don't even see them in your story. They're hidden. So now you have all those hashtags going out with your story. So more people in your niche or whatever your hashtags are will see your story and go to your post, if that makes sense. So then I just literally post it to my story. And then I usually do the same, or you can do different hashtags, like a whole different set of hashtags under your post, to get more engagement there. So let me think. I know we did a ton on Instagram today, but y'all can hear my background, so I'm so sorry for all of that. But I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. So that's pretty much what I do on Facebook too. I go in, I engage on stories. I do a little more like timeline engagement on Facebook, but I don't on Instagram. I don't know, like it's not my thing. I don't feel like I get a ton from it when I engage on my timeline on Instagram. You may, like I said, everything's different for other people. I have to watch myself, because if I start scrolling, I end up just scrolling. So I try to be very intentional on who I'm engaging with. So yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, I do all the things on Instagram, and then I jump over to Facebook. So I usually post my same post on Facebook. Some of y'all do that differently. That's fine. But I post the same thing on Facebook that I did on Instagram, because I have a separate set of followers. Like I have like 17,000 followers on Instagram. They're not the same people as Facebook. I feel like they're two different platforms for me. So I do post the same thing on Facebook, and I've already done that. So now I go to my stories on Facebook and engage. So let me think. The last thing that I want to touch on, and I'm just going to end it today because y'all just going to bear with me. We have been doing this thing called, I don't know if we made it up. I've heard it before, but like we changed it up. So we call it Core 4. Basically it's the 4 things that you need to be doing every single day. And if you don't, like, you might as well just not do anything, in my opinion. So making sure you're posting, and stories go along with that. So make sure you're posting 1 to 2 times a day on your timeline, Facebook and Instagram, and then on your stories. All of that is in one, making sure you're posting every single day. You have to do that. You have to be following new people every single day. If you're not following and unfollowing, you're kind of just posting to the same people. So what's the point? You're just doing the same people every single day. There's no point in that. You're not getting anywhere with that. So posting and following. The next one is, Lord, my list is up there, of course. Give me a second. My mind is just all over the place. Lord, hold on. I have all of it in my phone. So posting stories, engagement. That's what it is. Sorry. Engagement. So like I said, if you're posting in your stories and on your timeline every day, you're following new people. You have to engage with these people. You can't just follow all the people and think they're going to automatically engage with you. That's not going to happen. You have to be a human and engage every single day. And then having conversations. That's the fourth thing. So if you're posting on your stories, you're following new people, you're engaging with these people, and then you're in their inbox too. So it's the same thing as engaging, but you're in their inbox and you're talking to them. And then follow-ups go along with this too. So anything in your messenger, all of that goes together. So you can't do 3 of them and not do 1 of them. You can't do 2 of them and not do the other 2. Like they all go in together. Like that's literally your core 4. You have to do these things every single day or you're literally wasting your time. If you're just following people and you're not posting, what's the point? If you're just messaging people but you're not adding new people, you're not talking to anyone new, so there's no point. Like it literally all goes together. So you have to absolutely be doing these things every single day consistently, or you're going to feel like you're just spinning your wheels and you're not getting anywhere. Like that is the most important things that you can do. And then of course, personal development is number 1. I feel like it comes before all of that. You're not going to get to where you want to go. Your mind arrives at the destination before you ever will. I could not have made it to 40K if I didn't pour into myself. A year ago, it took me over a year to go 40K. That's fine. I don't have a problem with my timing. But I didn't get here without doing the personal development and pouring into myself and becoming that 40K leader. I was that 40K leader in my mind before I hit it. That's what you have to do. You can't be a 4K leader until you get there. You can't. So I want you to think about, I know I've shared it before, but I want you to think about, say you wake up tomorrow and your volume is 40,000. You just hit 40K. You have a 40K team. Can you handle that? Are you ready mentally for that? Physically? Like, can you be able to wake up and do your thing and ground yourself and then train your team to do the same thing? Are you ready for that type of leadership? Are you ready for that type of schedule? It's just like, we have 9 months that we're pregnant usually before we have a baby. Do you think that like if you woke up tomorrow and you were never pregnant, like you automatically just had a baby, would you be ready? No, you had to prepare somewhat, at least mentally, physically. You had to buy things for the baby. Like I know that there's different situations, but you know what I mean? Like you have to prepare for things. You have to get yourself there before it happens. So that's the main thing. As long as you're getting up and you're doing your personal development, you're pouring into you and pouring into your team every day, and you're doing this core 4, I guarantee you will be successful. I guarantee it. But it's only if you're doing these things every day. It's only if you're consistent. It's only if you show up. You're not going to get there if you do not do all the things and show up every single day. So I know we didn't do all the things that we usually do, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for the 1-year-old meltdowns, all the things. But I hope you all did get something from this today. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.